Welcome to Body Work.
He didn't want to box. He wanted to actually prove that he could punch with you. He was like, what the fuck is this nigga, Rex? Oh, okay, you want to go to sleep. You tired.
Welcome to Body Work. Welcome back. It's Michael Rogers. Welcome to Body Work Boxing. What's going on, y'all, man? It feels so good to be back. Hey, public service announcement. My clones been running around, man. They've been running around crazy, man. I don't know if do y'all ever just sit back and look at everybody audios and everybody videos and what everybody be wearing and what everybody be saying, man, in their videos, man. Man, I'm godly proud of the success that my channel has, man, because we all know that sometimes, man, you might not have the biggest number. However, you definitely have the biggest influence, man. Are you seeing these visuals that's coming out now? Are you hearing these takes on boxing, man? Are you the type, since I cater to the hardcore, are you the type that go back and look at the dates in which you see something? Did you see something on this channel and you go back and see which one came first? Are you that type of individual? But that's what I cater my channel to, man. We get into the minor detail. And with no further ado, this is the moment of truth, man. Tonight we get a lot of things answered, man. We get to see if Regis Prograis is who he say he is. We get to see if Devin Haney say who he say he is. You know what I'm saying? I just find it real odd, man. I had a bunch of notes and a bunch of things I wanted to talk about. I was just like, man, you know, maybe I'm just an uptight boxing fan. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe that's just the age demographics that I'm used to, or the age demographics that appeal to a certain person like moi. Somebody that like to check facts and see what's going on and check data and see numbers, and because now I'm starting to hear that people don't even like people really don't even like details no more. They say, oh man, you can't comp you box stats. But whenever you get them in between a rock and a hard place, they always bring up those comp you box stats. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And I'm like, how Sway? I'm sitting there looking like, yay. I'm like, how Sway looking like, yay. Yeah. But on a more serious note, man, listen. If people think that I have a unnatural or a disingenuous, a contrived hate against the young Lord Devin Haney, I do not. I like seeing us, man. Even in my profession, man, I was just telling my lady, I was like, man, look. When Amazon come to my door, when UPS come to my door, and there's somebody that look just like me, and I know that they operate in excellence, it's just like a universal sign. We look at each other and be like, man, I like what you're doing, man. Hey, man, I see you. When I go to these different buildings, and I see these engineers, and they look, and they sound, and they talk just like me, but they be on top of their business, standing on town business. We silently salute each other, man. It's an admiration. It's like, man, look, man, you out here doing what you supposed to do. I'm out here doing what I'm supposed to do. We salute. So for me to have an unnatural hate for the young Lord Devin Haney, that's very far. However, I've been tracking the young man's career. You know what I'm saying? Ever since he's been latching his name onto my favorite fighter, I started tracking him. And I didn't really know too much about DAZN, but I got a subscription to DAZN for Devin Haney. I've been supporting Devin Haney probably longer than any Devin Haney fan has been supporting Devin Haney. I've been watching, I've been following. I'm like, who is this young guy that they keep, attaching to Tank? Who is this guy? And I just come to the conclusion that I'm getting ready to be 43 years old. You know what I'm saying? Sagittarius season is among us. Salute to all my Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? If you are Sagittarius, hit the like button. It's not optional. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Put your comment. Put your birthday on there. I'm going to do something on there where I highlight your birthday. It's Sagittarius season. You know how we do it. But for me to ignore the fact that the way the young Lord Devin Haney moves, it's like people always say hate, hate, hate. I described what hate was, you know what I'm saying, a long time ago. I said, man, hate is when somebody hang you up alongside a tree and they pull on it until you are unalive, until you cease to breathe. Hate is not saying, hey, you got outlanded on this one. Hate is not saying, hey, man, you get touched by southpaws. Hate is stating the obvious in today's day and time. And I remind people who ride the jockstraps of a young Lord Devin Haney that the things that he's doing, the savageness, the way he lied, the way they make up stories, the way they change. You know what I'm saying? It's only going to be one champion for the rest of 2023. And then, Shakur Stevenson ducked me and I'm fighting Regis when we know that was best laid plans. All these things, like all these moves, it's young people that's up there looking. I like to think that the young fighter that we got over there on Golden Boy, the little battering ram, the little dude who came out looking like him and his father, they following that Devin Haney path, except for I think that in the talent category, I think they might be a little bit more gifted. Pardon me. They didn't have the groomage of Floyd. They didn't have the groomage of Roy Jones Jr. They didn't have the groomage of Zab Judah. They got Oscar De La Hoya, and they got the father, and they got Bernard Hopkins. And the young boys looking like they taking part of the DHP recipe, but on the call outs, you know what I'm saying, they're taking that approach. But on the inside of the ring, oh man, they taking the Tank Davis route. Oh yeah, they making statements inside the ring, believe it or not. Like, oh yeah, the talk outside, because I was saying, hey man, it's one thing to talk outside the ring, but the talk outside the ring is matching the demonstration in that square circle. Oh yeah. And I said that, one thing that people got to realize is, man, for every Devin Haney that they have, they're going to be like 4 or 5 of them that come up. They're going to branch off. That's going to be under that family tree. That's going to try to walk and take those elevators. You know what I'm saying? Scale those mountains, those same mountains, and they're going to do it the same way. And one day, Devin Haney is going to find himself as the veteran. And it's going to be a young dude that's going to be probably more, at that point in time, it's going to probably be more outrageous than how Devin Haney and his camp is, some of the wild accusations. And everybody's going to be like, oh, man, how dare you talk to the young Lord? It's like, no, that's what we're trying to tell the young fella now. It's like, have some respect for the game. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a lot of this BS that you're putting, that you're infusing into the game. Let's take that out of the game. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real on what we see and who you are. It's a lot of people that's giving Devin Haney a lot of credit for what he's going to do tonight, and we've never seen him at 140. Some of the absolute, you know what I'm saying, some of the extremes that I'm hearing, it's just like, man, wow, like, I don't even know if you guys watch boxing. But once again, this is a channel for the hardcore fans. Believe it or not. Anyways, man, I want to welcome you to the channel, man. This Bodywork Boxing, man, where you don't got to agree with every team, every blood clot team, but we're going to cover it. Oh, yeah. I want to say that weigh-in energy, man, when it came down to Devin Haney and Regis Prograis, that weigh-in energy, it was not the same. Oh no, it was not the same. Oh no. Because I said that the weigh-in energy for Loma wasn't the same as the fight energy, but I seem to get like, oh my gosh, it's like no, that big shove, that gigantic shove. We didn't see Loma head popping back in that fight. We got reports after the fight that he had some broken ribs. You know what I'm saying? So quiet as kept. If he had broken ribs, okay, Devin did his thing. But we do know that pre-fight energy in that Loma fight did not match that same energy that happened during the course of that fight. Yes, we do know that. We don't have to be politicians to agree on that. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out here, I'm watching Amari Jones and Madera right now, man. They're in the first round, and this is just filler, man. I didn't plan on calling these fights, so I'm just here right now, just waiting, man. I'm buying time, man, because I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be on the top rank card. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I want to see what happens when the Rougarou face the Dream. Dreams and nightmares is what I'm calling it. And I think it's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be a lot of people eating crow tomorrow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But feel free to chime in. Let me know your thoughts, man. Who you got in this fight? You know what I'm saying? I'm here all night. I'm be watching all the fights. You know what I'm saying? I might step away every now and again to get some grub, but I'm here for the long haul. And if you want that smoke, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about that boxing smoke. You feel me? This is the moment of truth. So I'm just looking at Amari Jones. I'm trying to see what he got in the tank. You know what I'm saying? Jones look like he got a good little jab, active eyes. You know what I'm saying? He don't look like he don't have any reservations about what's coming back. So it look like he don't really respect his opponent's power. He's standing right there. He's not too hard to be found. His opponent better pick it up because it look like Amari Jones he's gaining nothing but confidence in this one. Just waiting for the main event, man. That top rank card to come on, man. But I'm gonna be calling both of them, man. I'm gonna be watching both of them at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I used to work at the call center at Verizon. I can talk, text, and listen at the same time. I definitely can watch two fights at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And comment to y'all. So that's what I'm gonna be doing tonight. So that's what I have on the schedule. You know what I'm saying? Just put a message to everybody that come in the building. But I got my picks on there. We're looking at Amari Jones. He don't absolutely have my undivided attention. He's shooting that jab. He getting off the line. It just look like his guy is not that aggressive, and he gotta just really step on the gas to get this guy out of there, man. That's just me. Who y'all got in this fight, man, tonight, man? Have you drawn your line in the sand, young man? Have you drawn your line in the sand, man? Because one thing I want to say that the weigh-in energy was not the same. You know what I'm saying? The Loma push, I was looking to see that Loma energy where you just felt like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going, I'm going to beat this out of Regis, all that stuff. I wanted to see that raw energy. You know what I'm saying? People who hate Shakur haters are on high alert. It was a whole show. It's a whole show being done this evening based on the fact that Shakur Stevenson picks Regis Prograis to beat Devin Haney. And it was a big deal made about it. Like, boxers can't make their own picks in front of me. I think Shakur made it simple and plain that, hey, man, look, it ain't no friends in this. You know what I'm saying? It's all about boxing. But it's crazy how, you know what I'm saying, we'll push for two twins to fight each other. We'll push for Jamel and Jamal to fight each other and to be all back and forth. We'll get all into their personal business, not knowing what the fuck we talking about. We definitely will. Only to come back to apologize and say, oh, man, I didn't know. We'll get all in the fact, and we'll get all in the middle of some twin business. We'll get in the middle of some twin business and then want to claim friendship when it comes to somebody like Shakur and Devin. When it's clear that Shakur Stevenson would not have a belt had it not been for the Lord Devin Haney, who chose to pursue other interests by going for Regis Prograis. They might got him as number 2, but he was number 1 at 140 at the point in time when the pursuit was made. And the pursuit was made far beyond any talks about Tank, far beyond any tanks with Shakur. This was best laid plans between the Zone, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, and the Lord Devin Haney, because Regis Prograis came out and told us that he was going to get a Devin Haney fight. Devin Haney, his father, all of them, they went out there to go see that fight. They saw what happened with Regis, and they said, you know what? It's time to pounce. It's the same way they looked at Lomachenko when they got in that ring afterwards. It's not quite the same like when Shakur got in the ring with them and they was like, and they walked off and Bill pulled Devin and they had the exit stage left, like they just pulled one of the biggest heists in boxing, which I actually had Devin winning that fight, but I could see why a lot of people might have given him the nod. On the scorecards, in all due honesty, I had Devin Haney winning that fight. I scored that fight, and I think that it was just a matter of Lomachenko taking off in the 12th round. Had Lomachenko not taking off in the 12th round, and he was able to duplicate some of that action in which they saw Devin Haney's head getting popped back, popped off to the side, sweat flying, and the whole reaction, I think he would have got the nod. But he thought he had did enough, put it in the bag, and he thought he won, and he backed off in the 12th round. And that was the impetus for them to be able to render a decision in which Devin Haney, got the nod. Meanwhile, you had the performance of Regis Prograis, in which he fought Danilito Zarilla, a real killer, somebody with way more punching power than Devin Haney, a 140-pounder a legit guy, a guy who knocked out Cesar Pablo Cano 2 years before Cesar Pablo Cano knocked out Linares. He knocked out Cesar Pablo Cano, but Cesar Pablo Cano also knocked out Jorge Linares 2 years before Devin Haney fought him. And that's a guy who Linares gave him problems. It's a scene that I have yet to duplicate. I did not actually come back out and put it back out there, but it's a scene because this happened in the 10th round. Devin Haney boxing his way to victory. A clean, even, like he's running away with it. Linares catches him, and he spends the better part of almost a round and a half recovering, in which I seen Devin Haney walk up, bend down, take steps forward, and then hug this man around the waist. And nobody has ever put that footage out, but it's on the fight. It's in the 11th round in which he did that. And I said, I've never seen nothing like that in my time watching boxing. So he is susceptible to being able to get hit. And I think that all this trash talking, all this, I'm going to beat your A, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do all that. It's a lot reminiscent of what he said when he was actually facing Gamboa, when he actually promised that he was going to beat Gamboa worse than we've ever seen. Only we was able to see Gamboa go out to the club. Only not to mention that Gamboa was coming off an Achilles injury in which Tank hit the man. His ankle did some crazy stuff, and he tore his Achilles in like about the 2nd or 3rd round. Tank played with his food, wound up hitting him with about 6 or 7 variations of a hook, depending on how you look at it, a hook or an uppercut. Hit him with 7 to actually end that deal. Tank gets no credit for it. But Devin didn't stop him, didn't drop him, didn't do anything like that. And he's coming up against a killer in Regis Prograis. Somebody who's used to taking on people that are squeezing down to make 140 pounds. So we already know Regis Prograis has punch resistance. A lot of people argue whether or not Regis has a chin because he was able to suffer a knockdown. But I always say that flash knockdowns don't equate to somebody not having a chin. Who said that Sean Porter doesn't have a chin when we seen Sean Porter get dropped by Earl? We seen him get dropped by Bud, and we seen him get dropped by even Adrian Broner. But that drop when it came down to Adrian Broner, did that drop mean that Sean Porter didn't have a chin? No, we know Sean Porter has a beard. It was a flash knockdown. Except for getting rocked, having to recover, hold, clinch, whatever you want to talk about, that's more of an indication as to whether or not you're hurt and whether you'll stay hurt in the process of you actually suffering a blow. You know what I'm saying? So this is all pre-talk. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people, a lot of Devin Haney fans are banking on the fact that he's going to have power going up to 140. I'm like, man, if you're putting all your eggs in that basket that he's going to have more power and it's going to render itself in a fight, I'm like, I mean, you can't really do that, because even in the lower weight classes, even when people moved up, they've shown the ability to be able to knock somebody down or get rid of somebody at a lower weight, a la Tank. It don't matter what weight class, it don't matter which round, it don't matter which hand, it don't matter if it's upstairs or to the body. Tank can get rid of you with one punch. That can't be debated. Power is one of those things that can't be debated. And I see a lot of people coming in with subtitles and Equifax and Ultrafax and all kind of entrees and side dishes to come by to kind of describe and get all upset. It's like, when you do have legitimate power, there's no explanation needed. You don't need subtitles. We don't have to debate whether or not you have power. I do say that I believe that it's not a lack of power. I just believe that when Devin Haney is in his most offensive position where he can do the most damage, he's also in his most vulnerable position, because he's in range with somebody more than likely, because he's always had the advantage in height, reach, and size, and age, that when he's on the inside with somebody with a lower center of gravity, with more power, he's more susceptible to being able to get hit. And that's why he can't really show or demonstrate his power. Have yet to be proven wrong. in that. That's just how I feel. So I'm just looking at Jones right now. Jones tuning off. He hitting my man with that right, coming straight down the middle. He punishing dude. So I see Jones feeling himself. His opponent going back to the corner, feeling woozy. You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped because I can't wait for this fight, man. I'm out here in these YouTube streets doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? That right hand, no matter whether he came behind a jab, hey, he getting that right hand off. But yeah, man, why I don't have nobody in my comments, man? Y'all in here spying, man. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Let me know who you got in this fight, man. Am I out here on my own and saying that it's Regis? Am I crazy? Or are you an only fan? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? You here to spy? What's there to report? I'm just a real boxing fan, man, watching boxing. I'll let your boy. Which one look better? Me doing it like that? Let's see. Salute to sleep late, lose weight. Devin is about to school this Louisiana boy. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're a Devin Haney fan. I salute, man. Thanks for supporting your fighter, man. I'm not sure because Devin had, I mean, as far as schooling anybody, I wouldn't say that he schooled anybody on his last fight. There's been a couple fights to where he really schooled somebody. I think Cambosos, he actually schooled Cambosos, but he went 24 rounds, never dropped him, never hurt him. He was never in any real clear danger. So, but salute to you, sleep late, lose weight, for supporting the young Lord Devin Haney. Salute. So we got Jones. He got a stoppage. You know what I'm saying? Referee came in and called a halt to the contest. The other thing I want to talk about is, man, Regis Prograis showed no respect to Devin Haney, man. I don't know if y'all should be on high alert, but Regis Prograis showed absolutely no respect to Devin Haney. A lot of times, like I know here recently when Canelo fought Jermell Charlo, a lot of people made a big whoop to do about how poised and how calm Jermell Charlo was before the fight and how he didn't do this, he didn't say that. How his energy didn't match in the ring. I went down by the numbers and said, hey, man, I know my fighter. I know Jermell Charlo. He used to doing this amount of body work. He used to doing this amount of power shots. He didn't do either. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the few people that was saying, look, man, my fighter didn't show up that night. That was me. You know what I'm saying? But in this build-up in which, you know, if Regis was in a position of a Jermell Charlo in which Jermell Charlo showed too much respect, I don't think Regis Prograis showed any respect for Devin Haney. None. If you think about, you know what I'm saying, what happened in the final press conference when he grabbed the mic and he said, F the Haneys. You know what I'm saying? After Devin Haney, y'all ain't nothing but crackheads and this and that. He went off. He said, man, F the Haneys. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't like the Haneys. He's like, yeah, I respect them for being business, father, son, blah, blah, blah. But as far as I'm concerned, F the Haneys. He didn't show no respect, so I got to give him a reward for that. Because you can't knock Jermell Charlo for not giving any respect and then give all the credit for Devin for whatever reason, and then Regis don't show him no respect. And the energy wasn't the same because Devin was way more disrespectful than Loma, but we didn't get the push. We didn't get that, you know what I'm saying? We didn't get all that energy. I think Devin Haney know he in there with a real grown man. You know what I'm saying? And shout out again. As a Devin Haney fan, we salute you as a Devin Haney fan. Sleep late, lose weight. He says Devin is too skilled. He's too skilled, but he's going to get touched. And that's the constant. That's the constant theme and chasing the build up to this fight. Everybody talking about, oh man, he has too much skill, too much power. We seen Lomachenko popping Devin Haney's head back like he was He was just eating those lefts. And we all know that Jojo Diaz was able to get off. Kambosos had his spurts, even though he kind of handled Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? He really handled Kambosos. Jojo Diaz got his off. A lot of people, Lomachenko got his off. Southpaws are able to touch Devin Haney or not. Newsflash to all the Devin Haney fans, he's not like a Shakur in which he can really decide when he wants to get touched and this and this. No, he's able to be offensive, and then he has his moves. He has like three main moves. He has a punch and clinch. He has a punch and fold. Then he has a punch and a pivot. You know what I'm saying? Those are the three things that he do. He changes it up. And if we realize that it was a point in time in the Lomachenko fight in which they caught Devin Haney in the corner, and they saw Devin Haney say, "Dad, he figured this out." Yeah, because it's not much to figure out. Like this whole Floyd comparison and all that, it's totally different. It's no disrespect. It's not saying that he doesn't have, you know what I'm saying, some good skills, a good skill set, and that he's not defensive, but he's not on a level of a Shakur. He's not on a level of Floyd, and he doesn't have the power of a Tank. So I'm not sure what everybody's banking on with a man that's at 135, where he's never shown the ability to really be able to get anybody out there. But he got the knockout of the year, that overhand right that he took, that took about 5 seconds to land. Ain't nobody gonna be standing there waiting for that shit to land. They gonna be out and then just, you know what I'm saying, ready to just come down the middle with something. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we can say all we want. You know what I'm saying? Once again, sleep late, lose weight. He has great defense and an iron chin. He does not have an iron chin. An iron chin would say, like, we've seen people get hit on the chin and they're able to recover a lot faster. Some of that might be contributed to the weight, but he did not recover as fast as everybody thought he did. He was still hugging and clenching and doing a whole lot of things, you know what I'm saying, after Linares caught him in that fight. But my whole thing is, he fights everybody that's at least 10 years, 12 years older than him. You know what I'm saying? He likes cougars, and he gets touched. You know what I'm saying? He's never been down. Yeah, okay, he's never been down, but Devin Haney gets touched. He got touched by Lomachenko. He's going to get touched by Regis, and we don't know what kind of reaction he's going to be in when he has to when he gets touched early, and he realized that the punches that he's actually putting forward is not doing anything to his opponent. You know what I'm saying? But his opponent can put him down, because we can't lose sight of the fact that Regis Prograis has knocked out more champions than Devin Haney has faced. Sleep late, lose weight. Sleep late, lose weight. Regis Prograis has knocked out more champions than Devin Haney has faced, and he's established at 140. He's been to the mountaintop. People say he lost to Josh Taylor, but Josh Taylor's face looked like hamburger meat after that fight. You know what I'm saying, people? And I think Devin Haney and Regis Prograis, they suffer from the same fate. They fall asleep in the middle rounds when it's time to differentiate yourself. And I think that the middle rounds are key. But if Devin Haney doesn't have anything that's going to keep Regis Prograis off of him, he's in for trouble. I'm gonna win a lot of money tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna win a lot of money tonight. That's what it boils down to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater. I'm just a realist, and nobody really saying that. Everybody's giving credit for Devin Haney for how great he is at 140, how he's the best at 140. We've never seen him at 140. We've never seen him. We've seen Regis at 140 at his worst. We've seen him when he's falling asleep in the middle rounds, but he went up against a Josh Taylor. He went up against a Zepeda, the same Zepeda who Devin Haney was going to try to fight before Teofimo said, no, I'm not really retired. So, I'm not really going to read too many more comments. Sleep late, lose weight. I think you might be on the wrong channel. Look like you might be trolling. You haven't given any credence to Regis, and that's the whole point of the topic here. You know what I'm saying? On this channel right now, and what I'm saying from Regis. Regis don't respect Devin Haney. Devin Haney hasn't shown anything that's going to actually say or dictate that he's going to be able to do anything with Regis. You know what I'm saying? How is he going to be able to react to the punch? He actually gets touched. You know, he can be figured out. That's been seen on public TV. You know what I'm saying? And all the hype, I'm going to beat the... No. And I've been saying that a lot of Devin Haney fans have been steering him down the wrong path by telling him to go out here and try to knock out Regis. That's not the recipe. Devin Haney needs to do like me and my old head said. He needs to stay behind his jab. He needs to stick and move. He also needs to target the body the same way he did Lomachenko. The only thing is, when he's targeting Regis' body, he's going to have to suffer what's coming back. And that's a more heavy-handed, a more unorthodox, a more unpredictable southpaw. Yes, he might be lazy in some of his skills. He might be this and this. But I have never seen Regis Prograis this cut up before a fight. Regis Prograis always looked pudgy around the middle. I've never seen Regis. It's just like when I seen David Benavidez going to that fight with Cater Plant. I said, oh, David Benavidez is serious. I never seen him with a six-pack. It's the first time I really seen Regis with a six-pack. He ain't pudgy. He ain't been playing. He been having a 3-month camp. And there's nothing you can say about his focus. He keeps saying, and his message has been consistent from day one. I'm stopping Devin Haney. I'm going to hurt this boy. I'm going to stop this boy. And if I don't stop him, I'm putting him in punishment for 12 rounds. That's what we got going on. The fact of the matter. Hey, well, sleep late. You can bounce, brother. You don't like what I'm saying? I mean, you on my channel, bro. I acknowledge your comment. I gave you respect for what you were saying. You haven't given any credence to the champion that Regis is, and that's the whole precedence of what I've been saying. I'm saying just like everybody else, you're not respect. Normally, if you're going to somebody, because let's be honest, Devin Haney doesn't have a belt right now. Regis Prograis is the champion. The same way Loma was treated when he was going in to face Devin Haney as the champion, y'all dudes do the same thing when it comes to Regis. Y'all give him no respect as a 2-time champion. Devin has to go and take the belt from him. That's why I don't like Devin Haney fans. Y'all too sensitive. Bye. Get off my channel. Y'all want to go so hard on everybody else. Everybody else on the opposite end. Y'all go hard on Shakur. Y'all go hard on Tank. Y'all went hard on Gary Russell. But the minute somebody started stating some facts, somebody stop me when I'm lying about anything. And I even said that Regis Prograis, he's in the plus and the minus column when it comes to defense. Devin is not in the top 10 at 140. Devin hasn't fought at 140. Regis is in the plus minus. That means the hit and not get hit. Regis Prograis is in the top 10 in 140. People don't. That didn't change because Devin Haney enters the division. He don't have no stats. So if you're a Devin Haney fan and you can't take raw numbers and you get all in your feelings, this ain't the channel for you. Bye. Peace. Y'all over exaggerating state hate. Hate is when somebody hang you up with a rope from a tree. You know what I'm saying? Until you're no longer here no more. That's hate. Hate is not stating some obvious, some facts. Devin is not in the top 10 plus or minus. He wasn't even in the top 10 plus or minus at 135. But he's so defensive. And we never talk about this. When you're dealing with a skilled power puncher, a lot of times when you're more defensive than offensive, what little bit of offense that you have success with goes away. Nobody talks about that. Devin is not going to be as offensive when he goes up against Regis Prograis. He's going to be more susceptible with coming back. Period. Salute the Cookie Monster. Time. Tick, tick, tick. He in timeout. I got you. Yeah, he need to be, man. I don't know why people get so sensitive. Damn, bruh. How I'm trolling. I'm just stating my opinion. Wow. And you wonder why nobody is in here. Then they get all salty and want to start throwing all whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was all good until you heard some truth that you didn't like. That's why I say, man, Devin Haney fans, they like to be lied to, man. Don't you want your lady to tell you that she with you because how reliable you are? You know what I'm saying? How much of a good job you are, how much of a stand-up guy. You don't want her lying to you and she only with you because you got a little bit of bread. You know what I'm saying? Or you worth X amount. Like, you don't want that. But Devin Haney fans, man, they like being lied to, man. They want you to say, oh man, he the best thing since sliced bread. And oh man, he gonna be able to get the job done. No, the same decision that Josh Taylor got when he was up against Regis Prograis could have been the same decision that Devin Haney got when he was up against Lomachenko. I personally had Devin Haney win the fight. I scored it. But a lot of people saw that fight and saw it different. And that's the only difference between those two fights. If he get that decision, and then when you look at Josh Taylor's face after that fight, when him and Regis Prograis fought, if you look at that and you say, you know what, man, Regis really did damage, man. Regis really won that fight. What would we be talking about? Devin would be going up against an undefeated fighter at 140. You know what I'm saying? Instead of 2 times, he'd be like, it'd have been his only reign, but he'd have still had the belt and been defending it all this time. Because he already was a tough out. People wasn't just knocking on his door, ringing his doorbell, asking for a fight anyway. And the Devin Haney fans would still have the same mindset. Like, oh man, y'all know he's undefeated, but Devin Haney just gonna figure it out. He's a master class. You're not master class when you get outlanded. When you get outlanded in total punches, that's not when the definition is hit and not get hit, and you get outlanded in total punches. You're not a master. It's not cool to throw away the stats just because they're not favorable to your favorite fighter. His only saving grace was the body work. And I give him full credit. 49 body shots to Lomachenko, which was totally out of the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? To 9 on Loma. And those body shots rendered themselves a great result early on. And that's why I called it straight down the middle. I scored the fight as Devin winner, but I bought the fight. I'm not fire sticking the fight. I bought the fight. I got proof. I bought all his fights. I supported all this fight. I got the zone just for him. So to say I didn't support the man, I just been following along and I don't see what everybody else see. I give him credit where it's due, but to say that he's the second coming of Floyd and all this extra stuff that people do, I'm just not with it. And I'm a hater. Oh well, you know what I'm saying? That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? I don't have too many people ringing my doorbell and knocking my door down trying to debate me. And when I go on these other channels looking for some smoke, they ignore me. One of the reasons is because I don't got time to pussyfoot around with you. I'm gonna get straight down to business. I do body work. You know what I'm saying? It's ugly. You know what I'm saying? It hurt. but I do body work. And if you ain't fit for that body work, if you ain't got the conditioning, if them legs ain't right, if you ain't breathing right, if you ain't expecting what's coming right after that, you're gonna be a casualty, just like everybody else. Some of my favorite fighters do the best body work. Who am I? But body work boxing. I'm just happy, man, because we get a moment of truth. You know what I'm saying? We get to see what's really going on. All the talking is done. We got to see. Everybody can show and prove, and everybody can say, oh, man, I can see him outboxing and master class. We're going to redefine master class tonight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Master class. Oh, man, he put on a master class. How you put on a master class performance when you get outlanded in total punches? I don't know how we do that, man. I think we like to embellish, and as fans, we get overzealous. And a lot of times, man, we got a lot of yes men around us. You know what I'm saying? Me might be a gift and a curse. I don't have a lot of yes men around me. You know what I'm saying? I got to be real meticulous. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I fire off, I strike off, I'm dead wrong, 100 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? I got to sit back and look back like, damn, I made a mistake. I'll get it right the next time. That's just me. But the fact that I don't have a lot of yes men co-signing and saying, yeah, no. It's like, no, I have to be extra critical because I know that people on YouTube are going to put me back in my place. So I can't come off with a whole lot of crazy assessments, a whole lot of off-the-wall takes and all that. I keep mine straight down the middle because this is the alternative to opinion-based content. This is fact-based content. And you rocking with your boy Bodywork Boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to know where you from, man. Where you from? That's why I like the Shakur Zindani. I hope for you the best, my brother. I hope for you the best, my brother, too, man. Shakur, I love that energy, man. I'm going to keep that up there, man. That's the inspiration, man. That's what I want for all my people, man. That's what I want for all my people, man. We should be able to come, talk our little piece, get our little off, make our little jokey jokes, have our little memes, do our little fun, you know what I'm saying, and be able to ride off in the sunset. But we can't do that. We cannot do that in this day and time. You know what I'm saying? So I salute to you, Shakur Zindani. You know what I'm saying? That's heartwarming, man. I really appreciate that. New York. That's what's happening, man. I'm from Maryland, man. Born in D.C., living in Baltimore, big city. You know what I'm saying? You know how it's crazy when it comes down to the per capita, when you got to be able to dribble a basketball, throw a football, might be able to hit a tennis racket, smack a baseball, and be able to, you know what I'm saying, put up the ones and the twos. You know what I'm talking about? So I like that, man. Salute to you, man. Thanks for chiming in, man. Hopefully, man, you will subscribe. Might not agree with everything I say, and I don't ask you to, because this is the alternative opinion. When everybody else say what they saying, come over here and hear what Bodywork saying and see how it gel up with you. You know what I'm saying? You might learn something. You might learn a little something, but thank you, man. You got it. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, man. I'm excited about this fight. This is the moment of truth. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, man, I hope, look, I'm pulling for Regis. That's just the person that resonated with me. This man said that he went through Hurricane Katrina. He started boxing, right? He got exposed to it. He was like, damn, I like this. Hurricane Katrina happened. If we know, because I was in South Carolina, man. Some of them people from Hurricane Katrina, they came to South Carolina, they went to Houston, they went to Atlanta, they were taking over. I mean, a lot of like the drug game, a lot of people in that whole thing, a lot of people got burnt, whatever. He went over to Houston and said, you know what, this is what I want to do. Got off to a late start, you know what I'm saying? Didn't have anything handed to him. He didn't have access to Roy Jones. He didn't have access to Floyd. He didn't have access to Zab Judah. He just know that, hey, man, I fight. I like fighting. This is how I want to make my, you know what I'm saying, my money. You know what I'm saying? He's closer to my age. I'm 43. He's 35. We only 8 years apart. He got children that's looking up to him. He got a wife. He said, look, man, my lady stuck by me when I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, when a lot of people would have ran this, and this. She stuck by me. She held it down when I was still in training. You don't see that nowadays. The minute you can't provide or produce or whatever, most of these chicks, they out. You know what I'm saying? I can relate to having somebody that's down with you like floor flats. Like, as long as y'all are good, y'all lock and step, y'all doing good, she got you. We just say he got that. So now he can afford her the ability to be able to provide, get the kind of truck she want while she took care of the kids. She held it down while he was training. This is why he's at where he's at. Especially in boxing, where once you lose your O, pretty much every fighter treats you like you can go. He got a raw, nasty decision in which he probably shouldn't even been over there fighting Josh Taylor at the time when he did. But he said, look, I'm going to grab my cojones. I'm going to go over there and take on this top dog. He didn't come up with a decision. Not like he got beat up. Not like he got dropped. That person resonate with me more than the young cat that kind of, I say he stretch a lot of truths, man. He go a lot overboard. He do a lot of extreme stuff, and it's the zeal and the fervor and the sensationalism that's kind of really pushed him up to this forefront. And then not to mention, man, he did a lot of talking where he latched himself on to Tank Davis. No matter what, no matter where Tank turned, and you know what I'm saying, it was Devin Haney mentioned. You know what I'm saying? It's like Tank got his out the mud. Like Tank came from Baltimore, where I'm at now. He rose to the top. And it wasn't just based on the fact that Floyd gave him an opportunity, because we've seen Floyd give a lot of people an opportunities. None of them wound up like Tank Davis. Let that sink in. It's because Tank, when it comes down to when they ring that bell, ding ding, he take all that pain, he take all that strategy, he take the tutelage from Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny and all those boxers. They say that when Tank's fighting, they say that Coach Calvin, he actually gets emotional every now and again when he's actually talking about it, because he can actually see a fighter that's no longer in the gym, maybe somebody that passed away. He can actually see Tank embody that kind of boxer in the ring. And he got it like that. What we know Devin Haney for is actually attaching himself to that name of Tank Davis. Right now, he can actually prove I can stand on my own too. You know what I'm saying? I can move up, which I highly respect. I salute him. I say out of the young crop, Devin Haney might be the smartest one out of them all. I call him the professor in my boxes to watch, because he had the smarts. He's strategic. He knows, and for the level of talent he has to be able to get and render the judgment that he have, if you don't have a boxing IQ that can rival his, and your athleticism is not on his, then he's going to outdo you. You know what I'm saying? He made easy work out of Kambosos. In that first fight, I saw flashes of brilliance. The uppercut, the check hook, the jab, you know what I'm saying, the pivot. Like everything he did, I think he needed to just be able to step on the gas a little bit more, be willing to exchange just a little bit more, and commit to actually getting that man out of there. But I gained a lot of respect for him in that first Kambosos fight. You know what I'm saying? I think T.O. had a bad night against Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? But I would actually say that T.O. beat Loma better than Devin beat him. Because when you look at the render, when you go back, if you think I'm hating, go back and you look at the judgment when they actually was calling that fight, when they actually stand there with the ref, they got their hands down. Devin looked like he was concerned, and he looked like he was relieved when they actually raised his hand and they rendered the judgment that he actually won that fight. You could say I'm a hater all I want, all you want, you know what I'm saying? But that's actually the truth. You know what I'm saying? So this is a grown man in Regis. A grown man with you know what I'm saying, a lady and children and, you know what I'm saying, responsibilities. He say he ain't flashy. He ain't trying to prove. Like, this is what he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? He got it out the mud, a blue collar, lunch pail and hard head type guy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're looking at. So tonight is the moment of truth. I call it dreams and nightmares. You know what I'm saying? Because if Devin is who we say he is, then he's living a dream. If not, he's gonna get upset by a brutal nightmare. You know what I'm saying? A verdict in which I'm gonna make plenty of money of. You know what I'm saying? I'll be brutally honest. I'm gonna make plenty of money of it if Regis is who he say he is tonight. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I look forward to. So the preliminaries are over. Let me go to the main card because I did actually buy the fight. That's another thing. How dare you fix your lips to try to tell me that I hate on the young Lord Devin Haney, where ever since I heard about the young man, I went and got the zone, and I've been supporting him ever since. I might have fell asleep a couple times, but I supported the young man. By golly, how dare you to disrespect me? And I bought it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how people be saying, oh man, you just be hating. How am I hating when I'm buying your pay-per-view? Because I want to see the Tank fight. And we got to get out of this whole boxing monogamy thing, man, where you feel like, oh, because you're monogamous to one fighter, you can't support the other. If Devin is not facing somebody who I rock with and that I like better, I'm choosing Devin. It's just that Devin finds himself on the opposite end of Shakur Stevenson in talks. Right now, Regis Prograis in talks. And forever, Tank Davis in talks. I rock with Shakur Stevenson, Regis Prograis, and Tank Davis. What do you expect? There are fans out here that's like that. I just do. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I don't know why I be deleting my I guess when I don't use my main TV for so long, it be deleting my app. And look at this lovely plate. My lady did me right. Don't be jealous now. Don't be trying to look at that. I ain't even trying to. Ooh. Yeah, she laid it down. Yeah, you see that mac and cheese? Oh yeah, you see that? That's real. That's beef real. We don't eat pork. We're not Muslim. We no Muslim. We don't do Islam. So we don't do pork either. I got some string beans on that thing. I got some mac and cheese on that thing. And I also got some ribs on that thing. You know what I'm saying? Got some chicken on that thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go faceless. You know what I'm saying? To be courteous so that you don't see this food entering my body. How about that? But I'll still be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. I just don't want y'all to see me devouring this mac and cheese the way I am. I seen Sean Porter looking like Sean Porter got the Rocky hat with the Bell Biv DeVoe vest. And I don't know why they always line him up next to Chris Mannix, man, because he always look like a midget. Ain't no bones in this, baby. I got the boneless ribs. She said the bones just fell off these ribs. I'm sorry if you hear me eating. But I'm here. I'm just being courteous. And I promise you, as soon as I get done inhaling these ribs and this mac and cheese and these string beans, my face will be back on the sprinter. But I'm here. Sean Porter said that Devin Haney got a top 3 jab in boxing, but the thing is, the jab in this situation against southpaws, those numbers not accurate when it comes to southpaw. So we got to be 100 when we talk about these stats. His jab is highly effective, but when he's facing a southpaw, that jab isn't what, you know what I'm saying? It's not what they say it is. Yeah, I'm still here, y'all. Sean Porter dropping a little bit of truth. You know what I'm saying? Chris Mannix, his head bigger than ever. You know what I'm saying? As always. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how much how many knee pads he had tonight. I just want everybody to be real tonight. I just hope that, man, the fight that our eyeballs see, I just hope that the commentators called it tonight, y'all. Let's grab some responsibility tonight, man, and say, look, man, if even if it's, let's just say Regis getting out, let's just say Devin getting out on Regis. If the commentator are not saying exactly what Devin is doing to Regis, we to be in off. But vice versa. If Regis is touching Devin and he's not, you know what I'm saying, getting called and he's not getting credit for the blows, let's have that same energy, man. Let's look and let's just make sure that what we comment tonight on this fight is what our eyeballs actually see. Man, I don't know if you can be called a boogeyman if somebody send you an offer to fight. And I don't know, man. I heard that Teofimo Lopez sent an offer to Rougarou Matisse. And they said, oh, you sent the perfect offer. Let's just push you back. They saying that Teofimo Lopez is dead set on fighting in February. And Let's just reschedule it for April. I'm like, man, well, that shatters that whole boogeyman thing, man. And if you gotta take time off and one of your bangers ain't banging, you don't want to be going into a fight with Teofimo Lopez with one of your pincers not being able to pinch. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm not sure how to take that. I was one of the biggest Teofimo Lopez fans on the planet, man. It's just that when you start blurring lines based on race and you say things to basically like separate yourself from a whole demographic, it's like, hold on, man, how can I be rooting for you as a fighter and you disrespected like my whole demographic? It's like, man, I wish you success in the ring. I know that people make it out to be more than what it is, you know what I'm saying, when they come down to boxing, but it's like, how do you separate yourself to the point to where you'll separate yourself from a whole demographic of people at the expense of you being able to talk your truth? Now, talk your truth by any means, but not to the extent that you would offend a whole demographic and have somebody with reservations as to whether or not they want to watch your fight because they don't know if you're racist or not. So that's why I stopped making all my videos about T.O., but I was a heavy T.O. fan. I know the history. I know that he don't get one iota of the credit that he deserved for always being able to go after the big fights, always targeting the big names, always being a step above and beyond what DHP has been doing. And they're the same age. I mean, if you want to be honest, babe, all is well. Yes, I think I need to have a little bit more of that mac and cheese. I'm good for the evening. Hold on, y'all. I'm back, y'all. I had to get more of that mac and cheese, but Ebony Bridges is back. You know what I'm saying? They introducing her now. We gonna see how this go. As soon as I get done with my mac and cheese, I'm gonna show my face again, y'all. I promise. I don't want y'all to have to see how I'm doing this mac and cheese right now, man. I'm doing it nasty. So I'm just sitting there. I'm watching the Ebony Bridges and Yoshido fight. So I'm just hanging out right now. I'm not calling this fight. I'm watching along with everybody else, and I'm waiting more closer to when I actually start seeing Bruce Carrington. Because I'm watching all the fights. You know what I'm saying? I got ESPN right here. I got the zone up there. So I can see them all right now. So I'm gonna be watching and commentating on a little bit of everything and just, you know what I'm saying, fielding everybody Just be in a spot where you can just chill out and say what you want. You know what I'm saying? Express yourself. You want to talk about some stuff. You want to get into some stuff, but it's not really until the fights that I really want to see. Until they happen, then I'm going to really be calling out everything. Right now, I'm just here. I'm available. You know what I'm saying? If you want to watch, I'm basically watching the fight along with everybody else. I'm watching all the fights. Right now they're showing Inoue securing his victory over Fulton. And they showing Bang and Shakur and all them guys coming up and getting that thing done, you know what I'm saying? And right now we waiting on Ebony Bridges to come back out of the corner with Yoshida. That's where we at right now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm here, you know what I'm saying? If you got some boxing smoke, you can come in and speak your piece and get your boots smoked if that's what you want. But it's pink against purple right now. Yoshida getting off with the ones and twos. Yoshida look like she getting off with that right hand right now. If I'm be honest. And Ebony Bridges not looking like her usual self right now. That's just what I see. Yoshida ain't scared of Ebony Bridges. And that right hand is automatic from Yoshida. Ebony Bridges better get on her P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? Yoshida doing body work. She locking her up, got her arm tied up. She's not letting her be free. Making this fight very uncomfortable for Ebony Bridges. Pushing, she framing. She doing a real subtle. She framing and then going to the body. Using some veteran savage. She tying her up. She's not letting her work free. A good right hook upstairs. Ebony Bridges don't look like herself. It's just mucky, dirty waters. Nothing clean and precise coming from Ebony right now. Ebony got to get back to pumping her jab and being clean. Because I think Yoshida won that round. I think that was the second round. I think Yoshida won that round. I think that was the second. Yeah, when Ebony Bridges was going to the body, she landed her one to the body, but Yoshida landed the 1-2 to the head. I would say it's 1-1 right now. The beginning of the third round. Ooh, good right hand by Ebony Bridges. She's not smothering her punches anymore now. Ooh, she got countered. She went in and missed and got countered by a quick 1-2 by Yoshida. Yoshida is peppering that body, man. It's going to add up over time. Yoshida is taking every big shot, whether it's a big one shot to the stomach, a big one shot to the head. Like, hey, Yoshida getting off. She coming up from underneath with it. She framing her. Man, Yoshida's doing 1-2 upstairs, 1-2 downstairs. Constant pressure to the body. He's just really making this ugly and dirty for Ebony Bridges right now. Overhand right at will. Ebony Bridges is fighting a sloppy fight, man. Normally, I think she's a little more focused with what she want to do on her attack. She can Rochambeau to the body, but the judges, I don't think the judges are paying attention to that. This girl is really like imposing her will on Ebony. Just hitting her with multiple shots to the dome, going to the body at will. Right now, I got it 2-1 Yoshida. And that's just how I'm going to call that. Straight down the pikey pike. Ebony corner around her, they're talking a lot. The energy is up. Okay, good left from Ebony. Ebony look like she got a little bit of sense of urgency now. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if she'll recover. I got a 2-1 Yoshida right now. Ebony won the first round, Yoshida won the next two. $36-23 landed. Yoshida to 23 as far as what the commentator just said. That's why I say all these people that like to throw out stats, you know what I'm saying? I guess it don't matter when they fighting at a slower pace. But then again, it do. Because who else is doing it? I think this girl came in with the intentions to make this ugly, to be dogmatic, to not give up, to always swing, to always dig down and just throw whenever she can. Ebony Bridges is up against the ropes. She don't look opportunistic right now. This girl is going upstairs. She's pinning her. She's pinning her with one hand and going downstairs, upstairs. You know what I'm saying? When you let somebody just reach out and touch you and just do whatever they want, you know what I'm saying? You might be on the losing end of the stick in that argument. Pushing her back. And the ref ain't saying nothing. A good right overhand, like a chopping right. I got it 1-3 right now, Yoshida over Ebony Bridges. Ebony Bridges better do something, man. And her corner is telling her, you got to work. You got to work. It's no tired. You got to work. No tired. You got to work. You can win this. No tired. You got to work. Look at that overhand right. Bow. She landing. Yoshida is imposing her will, man. She's making herself be felt. I think Ebony Bridges, Sergio Mora just said she might be down in this fight. I know she is. It's 1-3 right now. 3 rounds to 1. And Chris Manners got the same thing. 3 rounds to 1. That's what I said. Look at that. She landed that overhand right at whatever. Hey. She landed that overhand right at will. Pushing her back. Getting her where she want. Getting her, framing her. Putting her hand up. Letting her hand down. Hitting her to the stomach. Putting her hand back up. Hitting her with the overhand right. Like, she's just allowing her to be too physical, man. You got your fights, Ebony, got to be more exciting in the weigh-in, sweetie. Uppercuts. She getting her uppercut off. She getting her overhand right off. Ebony trying to get her right off now. I just seen more activity. Ooh. A big right overhand chopping right from Yoshida. Another one. Another one. Another one. Right at the bell. Hey. This Ebony Bridges fight is 5-1 going into the 6th round, y'all. I'm not even keeping the official score. I'm just, going off what I see. Parking lot and then into the end of the round. But this girl Yoshida's imposing her will on Ebony Bridges. It's like if Ebony Bridges don't come out and do her thing, man, people gonna be wondering if she just like to wear provocative things to the weigh-in and then don't show up at the fight. But that's not gonna work, man. You might get a bunch of people that we get a lot of eyeballs on the screens as far as the YouTube thing, as far as the weigh-in, but eventually nobody gonna come watch your fight because at the end of the day, real boxing fans, I don't care how pretty, sexy, whatever you think you are, how good, muscular, whatever, they want to see you win and be dominant. So a little bit more sense of urgency look like from Ebony, but Yoshida is still pushing her back. She look like the one that's being imposed. Like Ebony look like the one she's being imposed upon. Like it's constant pressure and leaning on and pushing back, and Yoshida's kind of like mugging her. Good right hand by Ebony. Ebony landed a good right hand. This is an ugly fight. Richard Torres getting ready to get in the ring. Ebony still look active. Oh, she's still getting caught. It's like she get hers off and then duck behind. Get hers off and then duck behind. And clinch. Uppercuts. And they said Bridges just looked exhausted in there. I said 5-1 going into the 6th. What is it going to be? 6-1 going into the 7th? And she is breathing very, very hard. It might have got to the point where Ebony Bridges actually need a knockdown just to kind of technically win this fight. So at the beginning of the 7th round, I got a 6-1. So I think Ebony Bridges at this point, she need a knockdown. And she needs to stun her. Like right now, she it's like mathematically, it's almost impossible for her to win this fight. But that she do something to separate herself right now. She's getting she's just getting hit with that right hand. She getting mixed. Oh my goodness. Ebony Bridges getting mixed with the right hand. Body, uppercut, overhand right. Boom. You at will, that right hand, man. Like Ebony don't, man, you gotta stay on the phone with that left, man. Ebony Bridges about to get worn down and knocked out, man. You can get caught one of them uppercut. Step back uppercut by Yoshida. Another uppercut by Yoshida. A left hook, a right hand. She just doing whatever she wants to Ebony Bridges, man. She just I don't know, man. I don't want to use the analogy. I don't want to use the analogy that come to mind right now. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call Yoshida the PT Cruiser, man. Look at that little chopping right hand, man. And Sergio Mora just talked about it. And Ebony, she get a little one or two in here and there, but Yoshida just leaning on her, hitting her with the overhand right, hitting her with an overhand. Look, it's just ugly. Oh, look, that right hand. Look, every time she throw that hand, like 1 out of 2 times that she throw that right hand, she just rocking Ebony. Just dominant. It's a dominant performance. Andy Cruz getting his stuff wrapped up. Andy Cruz got on the white and gold. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to see what he capable of. What's that? The Cuban gold medalist. You know what I'm saying? I think people want to start saying Cruz sealed the deal. Instead of just embarrassing somebody, they want to see him step it up and start getting rid. See? Look at that overhand right. At will. Bow. It's 7-1, Yoshida right now. She pumping her jab. Staying distant. 69-64. Chris Manley got the same thing. 1 round, the 3rd round. She just hitting her with the jab now. Now she jabbing, man. She landing the jab. The right hand or the uppercut. No matter what the right hand do, it's landing on Ebony. Whether it's to the bread basket or to the right side of the face with the chin, man. Uppercut. It is like the same combination over and over again. Now she letting the right hand, left hook. Pushing her back, being more physical. Framing her, pushing her back. Jabbing her. Right hand. Clinch, push. Right hand, left hand, right hand. She just work rate is just out of control for Yoshida right now, man. I don't know what's going on with Ebony, man. You can't win at the weigh-in, man. As much as we give Regis Prograis credit for winning at the weigh-in and the press conference, you got to come out and show what's going on in the middle of the fight. So we know Ebony Bridges won at the weigh-in, but she getting her ass pounded right now with that right hand. Ooh. Man. Very ugly for Ebony Bridges, man. Oh, nobody ain't putting no money down on this fight. Because unless she get a knockout at this point, I don't think she walking away with no victory. This is Yoshida's to lose. She don't even got to do nothing. She can get on her bike right now. She framed her, took her hand back down, and then hit her with the uppercut. Then she'll frame her and then hit her with the overhand right. Like she's doing whatever she want, man. The beginning of the ninth is 8-1 in my book. I'm sorry, 7-1 going into the ninth. They talking about how Ebony Bridges she's not doing no feints. She's not getting off the line really. She's just coming forward. She ain't even throwing a real jab. Oh, this girl landing her right uppercut at will. Or the overhand right at will. Another overhand right. She's punishing Ebony Bridges. Yoshida is landing at 41% her power punches. Ooh. But now she's sticking in that left. Now she landing the left. Now she landing the left hook, man. Strategically, man, this is looking like she just had a way better game plan than Ebony Bridges. Ebony Bridges looked like she was just gonna go in there and try to figure some shit out, and she hasn't been able to figure some shit out. And this girl is just hitting her like it's an ugly clinic, but it's a clinic. She just framing her. She'll touch her, bring her hand down to the body, touch her. Bring her hand down, overhead. Hit her, left hook to the body, overhead. Like, she just doing whatever she want, man. Like, she didn't even want to sit down for that round. Yeah, this is the 10th round, man. This is it, man. It's 9. It's 8-1. Another big right hand. Another big right uppercut. She pushing her back. Like, Yoshida refused to let this girl push her back, Ebony Bridges. Right, overhand right again. She just committed to throwing that overhand right, and she can't miss because Ebony Bridges don't get her hand back up. That left hand is there, but it's like whenever she throw it right to the inside of her hand, and she just get it off every time. But now she doing a like she weaving down and she just working her, man. She just working Ebony over another overhand. You know what I'm saying? She'll work her overhand and come up and this and then this and then this and then back to the body. Like she just doing whatever she want, man. She just worked Ebony over, man. Yoshida won this. A clean sweep. It's an ugly little. It's like a scrap, and she doing the same thing. No adjustments, man. Another one. Wow, overhand. And then she threw her hands up like, "Hey, Yoshida just outworked this girl, man. She just worked her over like a part-time job, man." Ebony got all work, man. Straight up out work. Sheeta, man, took that fight over. This is Shite Atararasi. That means and the new. They need to. They say Ebony Bridges' corner don't look like they're in despair. They need to. They need to be very concerned with what's going on. '99 and '91, 97 and '93. Two judges had it 99, 91. The other one 91 and 93. 97, 93. Yoshida, man. I knew Yoshida was gonna win, man. She just outworked and outdogged that girl, man. She could not miss with that right hand, man. Like even when she got back on the phone, by the time she got back on the phone, that right hand was just coming right on the inside of that right hand. It's like you gotta have it up, but it gotta be working. They gotta be able to either smack something down or you gotta be able to get behind it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just get back on the phone, because if you just get back on the phone, they see that you just like to put it up there, they just gonna be like, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? That's all they did. That's all she did. Yeah, she just worked her over, man. She just raked her over the coals. So Yoshida, man, she won that victory, man. I think Ebony won the first round, and after that, Yoshida took off. And that's it. They said she won less than a month ago. She got a little daughter. They called her the fighting single mother. I mean, I guess whatever you gotta do to sell, I suppose. But her concern wasn't looking cute at the weigh-in. Newsflash. She wasn't the cutest one at the weigh-in, but she came in there and put the whoop bop bing down on Ebony Bridges. Chris Manning's interviewing her right now. Yoshida was a 7-1 underdog coming into this fight, according to Big Head Chris Manning. We're listening to Yoshida right now. She said Ebony Bridges was a person that she respected a lot and wanted to fight for a long time. Chris Manning saying, like in the fighters meeting, Yoshida said she was going to use angles, but in the fight, it looked like she went straight at her. So now she's giving a response. She's like, basically, I've been fighting since I was 20 years old, and she put everything into this fight. So she congratulated her daughter and what it meant to her to be able to win this in front of her daughter. Good victory for Yoshida. You know what I'm saying? I was impressed. Ebony didn't make her work that hard for that victory. Gotta do more than show up. To all the young people out there, when it comes to boxing, you gotta be more than just look good at the weigh-in. And you gotta be able to show up and show out. You know what I'm talking about? Richard Torres, let's see where he at. He's in round 6 out of 8. He going to war with this. He going to war with this big joker. Haven't been keeping track of that either. I'm just gonna tell y'all, Richard Torres stepping the buddy pumping his jab on the back foot. He done changed stances. He went to southpaw. You can go to southpaw. You got to be active with that front foot, man. In that front, that lead hand. Now he back to orthodox. Yoshida landed 42 power punches to 29%. So she outlanded her 122 out of 291 to 66 out of 226. She doubled. She almost doubled the punches landed by Anthony Bridges. You can't get outworked. That means your opponent's work rate was twice as much as yours.
Because I give back to the people. I didn't get that first. I don't know. So I give them really small picks with great things. So if they lose their money, what happens? And after that, that's just not very hard parlay. We're going to start off with 8 against the body. This is the rock. I mean, this guy is arguably one of the greatest amateur boxers and Andy Cruz of all time. I mean, that's saying a lot when you talk about guys like breaking down, guys like Logan Shaker. This kid is that good. I think he's great. I mean, look at the list of guys he's fought. You know, he's fought Sean Davis, beat him a couple of times. He fought Hector Lewis Garcia in the Olympics. Like, literally, that goal can beat one of the top prospects today. You know, so he just beat everybody, you know, basically. So what the thing is that those kids fighters sometimes don't transition well to the pros. It takes a long time. This guy, straight off the bat, he wants to win 10 rounds. He's not an experienced guy. So it's hard to beat. Breaking down, they started. I'm not mad at it, all right? So we're picking him on a straight money line to win. Also, Montana Love against Leo Arrow. Rock. Montana Love is an underdog. I'm going to go with Montana on the upset for this one. I think he has a lot to prove, chip on his shoulder, because he's not happy with his last performance. And this is his huge opportunity to get back in the mix. You heard him in the press conference talking about, I want to win a Regis Prograis and Devin Haney, so he has to win big. So I'm going with him. I also saw him size it up. Liam Powell was saying, you know, you're not that big, you're small. You know,
Montana Love want the winner of.
I just think that Liam Powell is thinking that he's going to fold because he got hurt by Steven Spark, but I think there's a difference between folding and getting hurt. And I don't know if Powell has that power to hurt. All right, let's go to the main event. This is the shocker right here, and Bill Haney might have added to this.
Oh man, a plus 750. Devin Haney is a plus 750, and Regis is a plus. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
risk is you know the fact that Devin feels stronger. That why he looks stronger. We all know how he looks trying to make 135.
They talking about how Devin Haney looks stronger.
But we know he just can't take the punch. That's why it's a risky bet. That's why it's probably been so much. But that's not going to go last fight.
So from Ak and Barack, I got Andy Cruz money line, Montana Love money line. And Devin. Richard Torrey looking like he making love to this month in the 7th round. They just locked up, hugging and holding each other. But Richard, he's getting active. I think Buddy is a veteran. He's not gonna let Richard just tee off on him. He's making it very difficult. We're talking to Eddie Hearn right now. We in between fights, man. I'm not really calling no fights. I'm looking at this Richard Torres and Harper fight. It's in the 7th round with about 30-something seconds left, and Richard Torres kind of like working him over, jabbing him, probing jab, going to the body, smothering him so Buddy can't get nothing off. Backing out right when Buddy get committing to a hook or something. Just outboxing him for a big man, outworking him. They're talking about the Munguia and John Ryder fight. I don't know, man. That's a tough fight to call. Eddie basically saying him and Frank Warren are cool. Torre look like he's trying to figure something out. He's pretty smart though. Bread basket jab. Lead left, right, straight right. Oh, in between fights, man. Look like that Torres fight went the distance. Listen to Eddie Zahn talk about in the distance. Yes, 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 yes. One of the hottest prospects in boxing getting ready to take the stage next. And Andy Cruz. I'm going to take an intermission. Be right back. Andy Cruz getting ready to come back out. Andy Cruz getting ready to come back out, man, in the gold and white, man. I like the outfit. He dancing. They say he like to dance. %89% is voting for Andy Cruz and Giovanni Straffon. 11%, man. So, as they like to say it back in the day, man, that man's up against it, man. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what happened, man. But here go Andy Cruz, and I'm not gonna be official with this. I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna call this fight as I see it. You know what I'm talking about? Andy Cruz, man, he got the look. He clean, got the design. Not coming out with a whole bunch of extra stuff. I know Keon Davis, the little brother of Keyshawn Davis, actually fought earlier, and he got the victory. But I know all eyes on Andy Cruz. We know Bozy Ennis is actually training Andy Cruz, and everybody looking to see, you know, what Andy Cruz is presenting as a professional. They know what he is in the amateurs. They know he was able to get away with the gold. They know he can dance, has excellent footwork, wide variety of punches. I think some of the unanswers are whether or not he can take a licking and keep on ticking, and whether or not, I guess, he can ultimately step up and get rid of somebody instead of just dominating her for 12. So I think that's what they're looking at. But he's very high on the radar. Definitely when his name come up, people light up when they talk about him. Giovanni Straffon is 26-5-1. So he's familiar in taking a butt whooping, but I think he got like 20 knockouts. So in 8 fights, in about 8 fights, everything with the exception of 8 fights, he's knocking everybody out. The Cuban sensation, Andy Cruz. El Diamante Cruz. Andy Diamante Cruz. Andy Cruz opponent look like he about to come out and do some Tai Chi. Guard your shins, Andy. Guard your shins, Andy. We had to give him a tie knee and a tie elbow, man. just when I was about to say Cruz came out all simple and plain, I see the little tassels he got, man. But I guess at some stage they all got to do it. And he got a good lead right. But he trying to go to the bread basket already. And he also got a wild overhand right hook. And he's showing that he can catch him coming in. And he got a good step back, boy. A jab right hand. A hook. Throwing with the dude as he went to go throw his jab. He beat him to it. Came on the inside of it with a left hook. Almost like a check, but he didn't check off of it. Good pivot, good feet work, good lead left. Well, basically a jab. Lead right, double lead right. Another right. And he already established that whenever he wants to, he can touch this Fan Tron guy with the right hand whenever he wants. Right to the bread basket. Step back, left check hook. Good step back right hand. Right down the middle with the left with a jab 2, a 1-2. Another pivot, right hand, right left, right. Look, this dude, he landing the right handed wheel, man. Now they squaring up trying to figure out what's going on after that last exchange. And he can just do whatever he wants. He can jab, lead right hand. The fact he can do that with his right hand, the fact that he can land that lead right with that ease and that much efficiency. Like, if he ever throw the jab and come back, see, stabbing him to the body, look, at will. Stab him to the body 3 times, 4 times. A left, a 1-2, out and out of range. Buddy trying to go to the body, but I think he a little bit low. Trying to go to Andy's body. And he ain't committing to it because he knows if he commit to it, Andy look like he can punch with you. One hand easy, one zip, Andy Cruz. One zip, Andy Cruz. In the second round of the Bruce Carrington fight, Buddy got him in the rope by the ropes in the shoulder roll. Looking at Bruce Shu-Shu Carrington, he was up against the ropes for a while. He coming back, he throwing back now. Andy Cruz might be getting ready to get rid of this dude. That right hand just can't miss, boy. He's sharp, boy. Andy Cruz is one of the most accurate punchers in the game already, boy. I know his plus minus is insane. They said it, the end seems near. Andy Cruz is he in there doing whatever he wants. Bruce Shu-Shu Carrington just got a stoppage. Bruce Shu-Shu Carrington just got the stoppage. Andy Cruz is going on his mission. He ain't letting it go to uppercut. Oh, they ain't giving the knockdown. Bruce Carrington hit his ass with an overhand right, boy. A left uppercut and a right straight down the pike and a left hook. The referee called it. Bruce Shu-Shu Carrington is a bad man, man. That's why he one of the most dangerous young prospects in the game, man. And then to hear Richardson say he got a lot of game from him when he was younger just speaks to the IQ of a Bruce Shu-Shu Carrington, man. A brother who, no matter who he faced, man, I'm gonna be pulling for him to win. You know, I call him the specialist, man. The dude is special. Coming from Brownsville, same place as MOP, Mike Tyson, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. Andy Cruz getting ready to probably do about a 12 piece to end this. I'm just waiting on this right now. Because he landing that wheel. That right hand can't miss. His footwork is awesome. And the referee stopped the Andy Cruz fight, man. Andy Cruz is dangerous, man. Andy Cruz is dangerous, man. He's so fluid. He's so smooth and fluid. It just look like target practice, man. And I know being around Boots, man, that's just paying off big dividends because you get to see that young killer, that savage monster, just let it all go. And Andy Cruz, man, he's so fluid and athletic, man. He just get to see so much, man. Then he get the Tulia Jabozi. That man look like a well-oiled machine, man. I'm just being real with you. Andy Cruz look like a problem. Shu-Shu look like a problem. y'all see it in the moment of truth. I had Regis Prograis, Robeisy Ramirez, Jahi Tucker, and Bruce Carrington. 10 times 10. And so far, Bruce Carrington, ding, ding, ding. He already got us in the win column. With a stoppage. So Andy Cruz looking like, hey, Andy Cruz looking like a well-oiled machine, man. That right so fluid and the different angles and how he want to do it. Look like he's not really thinking. He's just being himself. Just naturally just. I'm like, what's gonna be his real weight, man? $53 seconds of round number 3, Andy Cruz. WBA Intercontinental 135-pound champion. Two. Andy Cruz is a dangerous man. I'm going cross-eyed on this thing, boy. It's the language barrier, man. I hope Cruz, hopefully he'll come around, man. And he got the image, he got the trainer, he definitely got the style. He might have to come around and speaking a little bit more English, man, to kind of really take his career to where he really wanted to be. Just waiting on these other fights to come through, man. I guess Top Rank talking about the Regis and Devin fight. Looking at that now. Man, waiting on everything to come through. There's some big gaps in between the action, man. I'm not enough, man. I'm in bad. I'm down bad. Hopefully this fight is everything that I want it to be. And more. Who else out there, man? Let me know if you in the building. Use your burner account. We used to have to take down canteens like that in the Army. Stay hydrated, my friends. Eddie talking that cash money, man. So you think Cambosis or Frank Martin or somebody like that can handle somebody like Andy Cruz right now? No chance. Andy Cruz isn't he dangerous. I just want to see what happens when somebody hit him back though. But hey, for offense, you let him get off on a good start, man. You let him roll off his punches, boy. He gonna discombobulate you, man. It's sweet science, man. Once you get hit in your head and hitting your body and then hitting your head again, your body like, oh shit, what's happening? Andy Cruz, man. He's definitely getting all of the shine. 60% on his power punches. No, 60% on his total punches. And getting hit with 17%. Andy Cruz probably gonna have one of the highest plus minus rates out. So we got a unanimous decision. Yoshida against Bridges. We got knockout Andy Cruz over Straffon. And now we about to see Liam Paro, man, and see if Montana Love is all about what he say he is. I'm just waiting on the main event. I'm tuning back into ESPN. I got ESPN right here, the zone right there, so I can see everything from right here. Right now, they talking about Regis and Devin on ESPN, and the zone is that commercial. But they got to get the whole fiasco with Andy Cruz going back to his locker room and the transition between the next fight with Liam Pardo and Montana from Cleveland Love. I hope Montana Love do good so he can still be a name. But I just see too much pretty boy in him, man. Like when you trying to be concerned about so much in the image and all that, it's like how much could you be concerned with how efficient you are? Just not sure. You know what I'm saying? But younger generation are like that, man. They care all about how they look, not necessarily the performance. It's just how they look in the performance or how they look pre-performance. Not about conduct. I don't know. I'm old school. Still looking at all the build-ups. We got Xander Zayas and Jorge Fortea coming up. Are they gonna make that last for 28 minutes? I don't know. I ain't never seen nobody call out Jesse Bam Rodriguez. But Sonny Ellis is on film doing it. You sure? Are you sure? Well, it's a big gap, man. It's a big gap between Xander Zayas and Jorge Fortea. And I don't know what they're waiting on as far as the Liam Paro and Montana Love fight. But let me take a break. Be right back. So it's looking like it's getting ready to go down. Liam Paro put it into that contest against Montana Love. Yeah. We waiting on the fight now.
mentions the less than one round that he's fought in the last 2 years, right? Which is the fight against Olympian. That's the big advantage of having the right-handed young boxer and those incredible knockouts. They decided that it's the left back. Great, right?
Delayed reaction, boy. Zen Desire just got a knockdown, man, with a body shot, man. Delayed reaction. That's why I love the sweet side. He couldn't get up.
People think when you talk about pressure, it's all about being in somebody's face. It's all about being on the phone and things like that. That's not the kind of pressure that we're talking about when it comes to Deontay Wilder. It's a combination. Keep it coming. 60, 70 punches around. Set up the big right hand behind a bunch of jabs. Again, the creativity and the pressure. There you go.
I'll be back, y'all. I was gonna call this, man. I'm actually enjoy and watch this fight, man. Let me know what y'all think about it. I got Regis by devastating knockout. You know, especially if the right Regis show up, which is who he normally is. You know what I'm saying? 95% of the time. Let me know who you had and what you thought. You know what I'm saying?